Hello everyone, today we are back in Hoffman Estates. Behind me, if you can see, is the Triphahn Community Center, the sort of home base for the Hoffman Estates Park District. And today we're going to a brand new park, Half Moon Park I believe it's called. But the walk is, the park itself is small, so I figured I would make a video of the walk to the park from the community center. So please follow along. Now here, outside the community center, is a pond, a stormwater or retention pond, whatever you'd like to call it. But there's a lot of wildlife. I'm pretty sure there's an otter or two in there. A lot of turtles, tons of toads and frogs, and you might be able to see one turtle in there, I believe. But anyway, here we go. All right, so we were walking a little bit north, just around. We're gonna pass Sunderlage, however you want to pronounce it, farm as well. It's a historic building, which is really, really neat. So yeah, here we're walking straight north out of the parking lot. And right over there is Higgins Road. Runs diagonally east to west, west to east, and pretty much takes you all the way to O'Hare Airport if you needed to go there. So right here is the north entrance of the community center. It's not open all the time, and this is where I guess you can drop off, preschool. There's a senior center, and it is staffed during business hours, of course. So again, we're walking along the parking lot now, going to a brand new park. These are all condos, which I think is nice. All right, let's just enjoy the walk and I'll be quiet. I brought my camera again in case I see anything like birds or animals. I did just recently download eBird and the Merlin app, and I'm beginning to use those, but it's difficult to make a video with my phone and keep track of birds and talk all at the same time. And occasionally, even though I'm beginning to be an old man, I still play Pokemon Go a little bit. So, again, walking from the Triphahn Community Center to the new park, and we're going to pass by Sunderlage. If you're German, that's maybe how you pronounce it. Farm. So now we're walking north and west. There you can actually see Sunderlage Farm straight down there. But we're gonna go around. A lot of green space, which is great. A lot of trees. You can see they were just recently trimmed and maintained. And again, I'm just videotaping the walk to the park because the park itself is pretty tiny, but it's brand new and I think pretty neat. Now we've turned left, technically I think onto Blvd Drive. I'm able to see the street signs there. See if I can zoom in. And right over there is then Higgins. So now we're going mostly south. And I believe that these are all condos, but I'm not 100% certain. So I believe this is called Moon Lake Village. And over there they've got some tennis courts and I think an in-ground pool for the residents. Now here is where you can see the sign there for how you might pronounce it. I know how to pronounce it in German, but I'm not sure how it is pronounced here. So we're going to make a left. It's a beautiful old building. And there she is. In German, I would pronounce it Sunderlage. So, now, if anyone's watching this outside of the United States, or even outside of the East Coast of the United States, or on the East Coast of the United States, 1856 is not that old. But for the Midwest, it's very old. And then here we go. Beautiful old farmhouse. I'm not sure if this is the original location. I don't think so, but it's close. think the Volid name were the ones that took over or bought the property from the Sunderlages. But we'll see. And here's a nice sign. Let's go read what it says. So the Sunderlage Farm Smokehouse, circa 1850, has been placed in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. And here, we can get a good view. That's pretty neat. Really, really cool. Nice and symmetrical. Alright, so that was the, I feel bad saying it again, Sunderlage Farmhouse. Now we're going to walk a little bit further to the brand new park. And here you can see a community garden. I'm not sure exactly how many plots there are, nor am I certain of what the rules or regulations are or how you get one, but I think it is administered by the village. Oh, something in the water right here. What could it be? Anyway, I saw something. So water used for garden plots only. Violators will be prosecuted. No dirt allowed in the recycling can. Finger wagging. I'm assuming that was a problem back in the day. And then notice, no trespassing unless you are an authorized garden plot user, which I am not. So I will not trespass. Let's continue to walk. So again, we're going down south. Here's another nice view of the farmhouse, and a no dogs allowed sign, and community garden plots. We are also approaching the Seascape Aquatic Facility that is run and managed and maintained by the Hoffman Estates Park District, as well as the Hoffman Estates Park District golf course called Bridges. So, as we approach Half Moon Park, we will be able to see a little bit of the golf course, some of Seascape, the aquatic facility, and even a sledding hill, which isn't really separated or differentiated. It's just a part of the area. we go. So here's the parking lot, and you can see the sign for Seascape, which of course I'll stop at. And slightly busy intersection, but we will manage. Here. Oh, you're right, you're good. Okay, it was nice of them to let me go. So here is the park. Forgive the shakiness because I have to hurry across. Brand new, all new equipment. No signs yet. And over here is the sign for Seascape, the Family Aquatic Center, Hoffman Estates Park District. And we can actually walk down here and look. They might still be open, but school has already started. So I don't think there's going to be much activity. And there's the sledding hill, or an exercise hill if it's the summer, or a biking hill if it's the summer. And then we'll walk through the parking lot. And you can see one of the holes from the Hoffman Estates Park District golf course called Bridges. And we turn around, you can see the brand new park again, which is great. And of course, this parking lot in the middle of the summer is always packed with swimmers and families. And there you can see the golf course, Bridges, which I'll be doing a walk through at some point when there aren't too many golfers. Oopsie daisy, here we go. And it's a beautiful day for golf, that's for sure. And so, I'll walk over there to Seascape. Maybe we'll be able to see something. Maybe I should walk to the top of the hill as well. That way we might be able to get a nice view of the area. There's another Thor guard, I think, on that light post to let people know about lightning, whether they're here at the park or the aquatic center, Seascape, or at the golf course. All right, we're walking up. You see any birds, let me know. I can put them into eBird or Merlin afterward. Ooh, signs. Let's see what those signs say. Here we go. You can see so it looks like it's closed and they're cleaning everything. Well, that's Seascape. There's a part of the golf course to the left and the home surrounding the golf course. To help us eliminate vandalism in your parks, backhill sledding strictly prohibited. Let's see what that says. No supervision is provided. Children under the age of 8 must be supervised by an adult. Never sled alone. You assume all responsibility. You assume all risk. Sled hill closes at dusk. Snowboards, toboggans, and skis are prohibited. Be careful and considerate of others. Let's go look on here. So that's Bridges, the golf course. It's a beautiful course. Good for all skill levels. It also has a top tracer, top golf type facility, driving range of course, and then a clubhouse with a restaurant and pro shop. And I believe the fees are reasonable. And this is, again, another video of Half Moon Park over there. The sledding hill that we're on, Seascape, the Aquatic Center, and Bridges, the golf course. All maintained, operated, administered by the Hoffman Estates Park District. So let's go walk through here and hopefully we don't get Lyme disease. What do you think? And when we get to the bottom, I'll say my thank yous. All right, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me. Hopefully I get to see you around sometime. Bye.